Yes, I shaved my beard. Musical's over. Didn't think it would be that big of a deal.
James, I made this binder of music for you. I think you're gonna need... James, what did you do to your face? It's a public school building,
Eric,
James.
I shaved. It's all right.
Why? You look like a baby girl. I don't want you to look like a baby girl. I want you to look like a hardworking Mexican dad who has 8 children, but he came into the country illegally, and now he needs to work at a taco truck to help them.
I get it, okay? I get it. It's fine.
No, it's not fine.
Eric, no.
I got it.
No,
I'll help you.
Last week at the faculty meeting, the school got a memo that our security and our safety preparedness wasn't quite up to scratch. But with my plan, the chorus room will be exponentially safer. Oh my God! Is that a fire in the chorus room?
Oh my God, there is a fire!
What? Help! Help! There's a fire! Help! Help!
Find somewhere safe. Find somewhere. Sorry, take it. Higher ground. Oh God. Oh God.
Help! Let me out! Oh my God! We're gonna die!
You'll die.
Let me out! Help!
Berlin chorus room. This was a fire drill in a controlled environment to test your safety preparedness. And you failed.
Guys, I think I broke my charm.
So Nathan, you think it was a valuable idea to lock your fellow classmates in the chorus room, pretending there's a fire emergency while they're thinking that they're going to perish in the chorus room.
Well, actually, they weren't going to die, as long as they followed the correct safety protocols. You see, I had set up a lot of procedures.
Nate. Mr. Compton, sir, we're gonna deal with Nathan's actions with the most extreme punishment, Pride and Prejudice. We're disappointed right now.
Disappointed. Well, I'll let you know that I have arranged for an appropriate first aid fire safety instructor to come and go over the appropriate procedures within the chorus room, and you can expect that instructor to be present today.
Nathan, when are you gonna understand? When are you gonna learn?
Eric, I was just doing my civic duty as a citizen of the United States to ensure the safety and well-being of my fellow man.
No, what you're doing is you're disrupting this school environment. You just need to stop, okay?
Affirmative.
Good.
Good.
Can you bend it?
No, not at all.
What's actually wrong?
Well, my arm is actually alright. It's got a couple bruises, but my wrist completely destroyed. They said they don't even know if I'm gonna be able to even have it ever again. I broke this knuckle right there. Oh. Oh, no, it's bad. It's real bad. I'm gonna have to get workers' comp.
He also put a dent in the chorus room door. That door is like steel, like really hard steel. So I think that Ryan is not the only superhuman we have in the chorus room. Sean has emergency activated super strength.
Welcome to the first aid session. Can anybody tell me what's wrong with the victim?
Well, obviously, someone must have put his ear bone in his kidney.
No, he's choking. Does anybody know how to perform CPR?
Oh, I do. So you gotta take both hands, then you gotta smash the ribs.
No. Very light, like this.
Oh, both hands together.
No. To the tune of like Seven Nation Army.
Oh, I think I know that one. Dan, 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 dan,
No.
dan.
Ba 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 ba.
Oh.
ba.
Let me help the dummy out here. Get him back to life. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I'm gonna fight 'em all. A Seven Nations Army couldn't hold me back.
Guys! Now guess what happened to the victim? He's dead.
Not yet, he isn't. I got forward tracheotomy. I'll save
Nathan.
Nathan.
Oh, my
dear
God.
God.
He's not gonna need this anymore.
Oh, God. Sean. You okay there? No, it's just Mary.
Good check. Somebody's checking to see if he's okay.
Oh.
A2,
Oh my God, Nathan.
Come on,
What
it's
is
fake.
wrong with
It's
you?
fake.
Here we are again. You know, once it's a fire emergency, this time we're dealing with a dismemberment of district property and our first aid mannequin. Are you aware that this could be, police involved and you paying back the school? And suspension. I could
Sir, please.
Now, I'm not going to suspend you. Mrs. Sperry has assured me that she can handle this on her own, and I am going to let Mrs. Sperry handle the discipline.
Nathan, you can come on in. Have a seat.
So Nathan, we have come to a decision that you will no longer be assistant director,
No.
and you will now be assistant secretary reporting
No.
to Creed.
No. What? What?
No, it was not my idea. I wanted him to be called assistant to the secretary, but Eric thought that was too far.
So I seen they had the mannequin, the skeleton, Mr. Bones, from the whole Nathan incident. They left it here. So I decided to practice my martial artists stuff, and it's awesome. Look at you!
So whenever someone comes in, you just put a little check mark next to their name, just so that Mrs. Sperry knows that they're here.
But I know that they're here.
But Mrs. Sperry needs to know that they're here.
I could just tell her.
We have to mark it down so she can take attendance for everybody.
Also, the check mark's a bit redundant. A simple slash would suffice.
The check marks are more easily visible.
But a
You
slash
have
would be
much
more
to
efficient.
learn, my young assistant.
I've been in chorus 4 more years than you.
Well, when for 3 years secretary you have been, then listen to you. I might.
So I was able to convince Mrs. Speary to demote Nathan because that's really the harshest punishment for him. I really think it is because he would have broken out of school suspension or detention. So making him run along with Creed and having him by his side is the worst thing for him. Though I do kind of miss him. He used to take notes on everything I did. Maybe one day I'll re-enlist him as my assistant director.
Well, obviously, somebody must have put.
You guys are gonna.
Somebody must have.
Nathan!
Somebody put his earbone,
Okay, stop.
earbone in his kidney.
God.